Hello everybody, welcome to your weekly Angel Oracle card reading with me, Katie Golby. Today's reading is for the 16th of March through until the 23rd. I hope you guys are all okay and having a lovely week. Spring is now with us, of course, we're in March. It's still very cold outside, it is here anyway, it's all very blowy and blustery outside, so I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves and keeping safe and nice and warm. As always, I've pulled us 3 cards for the upcoming weeks. Let's see what we have. For today, which is Wednesday, through to tomorrow, we have the Honour Your Beauty card. You are very harsh on yourself. You judge yourself against other people, whether people that you know, or celebrities, or models, or that kind of thing. And you always are quite negative on yourself when you judge yourself. It's always very harsh, and you really are your own worst enemy, you know? You find the bits that you don't like about yourself in the mirror and you focus on them, and you really are very negative and nasty about yourself. What the angels want you to know is the standards of beauty in society change all the time. You know, if you look back to the 1950s and 60s, the most beautiful woman in the world was Marilyn Monroe, who is certainly a lot bigger than what's considered beautiful by today's standards. So things shift and change all the time. And you can't be anybody else, you can only be yourself. So, you know, to beat yourself up constantly for the way you look on the outside, you are doing yourself no favours. Really, really, you are not. You are beautiful, and not only on the outside but on the inside as well. You are a beautiful person with a beautiful heart who's very kind and compassionate, and to judge yourself against other people, you're never going to be happy going down that path, ever. You need to find a way to love who you are and to work with what you have, because everybody has something about themselves which they quite like. You know, for me, I like my hair, I think it's very nice. I like my eyes, I like my smile. So I try and make the most of what I've got. And the bits that I don't like my tummy, yes, it's there. I can't, you know, it's for this present moment in time, that's what I've got. But I'm not going to beat myself about it every time I look in the mirror. I'm going to try and focus on the bits I do like and accentuate them, because that way, ultimately, I will feel more positive overall. And that's what you have to remember, okay? So make the most of what you've got. And remember that this is just a shell, you know? This will get older, this will get wrinklier and greyer and droopier. God help me. And so actually it's to focus on being the person inside, to be kind and considerate and loving, and to focus on those attributes to make you a beautiful person inside, not just what's going on the outside. So that's that one. Friday, Saturday and Sunday we have express your creativity. All of us are creative. All of us. I don't believe anybody that says, I'm not creative. Well, it's all right then, what about me? Because you are creating your life in every single moment, okay? You are creating who you are and what you're doing, even if it doesn't feel like you are. Of course you are, because you're here and you're listening to me, and you chose to listen to me, therefore you've created this moment. But we have more than that. We all have the ability within us to be creative in a very expression kind of way, whether that is writing or painting or sewing or decorating or cooking or whatever it is. We all have within us the ability to create something. And over the weekend, the angels are saying that you would do really well to tap into that part of yourself. Now, this isn't something you have to go and have a career doing unless you wanted to. But it's more about what it brings, what the benefits are for you as a person. Because when we create, when we express ourselves in a creative way, we are opening ourselves up to joy and to pleasure. And that in turn makes us feel more positive and more happy. And which in turn brings more blessings into our lives. So it's just like a never-ending positive circle by being a creative person. And like I say, you haven't got to show this to anybody if you don't want to. Paint a picture, laugh at it and put it in a drawer or put it in the bin. It's not the end product that's important, it's the actual process that's important. So over the weekend, get your creative groove on, get creative, get making stuff, and you will feel so much more happy and positive. I know it 100%. Finally, Monday and Tuesday next week. An interesting card, I think. Peace and harmony. The angels know that you're struggling right now, that there is some conflict in your life, or there is some feeling of tension somewhere around you. And you've been trying to deal with it on your own because, you know, you're this independent spirit who doesn't need anybody's help. You're quite capable, thank you. Actually, dealing with these things by yourself ain't working that well for you. Let's be honest. It's not going very well, is it? Nope. What they're saying is, if you let them help you, if you trust in them and you have faith in them to help you, let them take control a little bit of the situation, you'll find that things actually come to a more harmonious and peaceful resolution for everybody involved. Giving things up and surrendering doesn't mean that you are weak, doesn't mean that, you know, oh, well, I can't cope, so, you know, whatever. It just means that you trust that there is a better way than what has been working. And let's be honest, like I say, what you've been doing hasn't been working. So you've got nothing to lose by giving this a go. So you just call upon the angels and you just say, angels, please help me deal with the conflict in my life. Please help remove all tension and give a peaceful and happy resolution for everybody involved. Thank you, and so it is. And then you just have faith that they know what they're doing and things will happen as they're supposed to. It's quite hard for people to let go of control, but like I say, you've got nothing to lose by giving it a go. So I really feel it's something that you should think about, because I think it will be very positive for everybody involved, including you, and that's of course very important. So it's going to be a really interesting week, I think. Knowing you're a beautiful person, getting your expressive creative groove on, and letting all that tension and conflict go with the help of the angels. Lovely week. Saturday, I'm in the Forum in Norwich. There's a Mind Body Spirit going on 9 till 5. So if you're around Norwich on Saturday, pop in and say hello. Otherwise, you can head to my website, guys. You know where I am, which is ktg81.wix.com/little white feathers. Or you can find me on Facebook under Katie Golby. Have a great week. Love you lots. Take care of yourselves. Namaste.